Okay guys, so today I'm going to be showing you how I play each map as a Reaper, and hopefully this video will help you out with your positioning and stuff. This is just how it works with me, how I do it. I'm not the best Reaper in the world, I'm not the best player obviously, but I am in top 500 somehow. So if it worked for me, it can definitely work for you. So the first map we're going to look at is Lijang Tower. Okay, so when you start, obviously you want to help your team by getting obviously to the point quicker. So what I like to do is I actually like to switch to sim. And quickly, you know, when the door opens, we just go out of here, put the TP down, you know, over there. Let our team go through, and we can just switch back to Reaper. And they're ahead, and we can just TP. So they're ahead now. And what I usually do is, I either A, head with the team here, and just play with them, you know, at the back, because we don't have TP. Well, let's say your team, you know, someone else used the sim. And you still got your TP, obviously. You're here with your team. What I like to do is I like to go here. They're in the front, you know. And what they do is they block the line of sight from the enemy. So what I like to try and do is I like to TP there from here so they don't see me. Press the alt button because it cancels your loud voice line like flanking or some dumb stuff that Reaper says. And this is where I play because hopefully they might go up here. And then you can hopefully get a pick on like Anna or Junkrat. They like to do Junkrat like spam. I like to just go in, get hopefully a pick, and Wraith out back to my team, and then they can go aggressive. Or, switching back, you can, you know, TP your team over here. They, you know, do their thing, but we go this way. Here's a longer route. Obviously, you don't have TP, but this is if you're using sim. You know, if you did the sim TP and you've used your TP, go this way, round here, and then you can shoot from the side here. It's a little bit riskier though, because they probably hear you stomping towards them. But you do have Wraith still, so you can maybe get a pick. Try and deal damage to the tank, maybe. But you won't be able to get here in time. You just won't. So what I like to do is I like to come here and just do damage to the tank or maybe another DPS with them. Right, is there any TP spots today, or do I just play my team? On this map, I mean, you can TP up there maybe. So let's say if they're coming from over there. Before they arrive there and see you, try and get a TP up here. This is if you've got ult, by the way. Or maybe, you know, you can try and get a, you know, a pick from up here, I guess. Try and TP before they see you. And then hopefully you can just drop down, get a pick on Anna or something. Or obviously use your ult and maybe get 2 or 3. Because they won't expect you to be there, hopefully. That's only the TP I use on this map, to be fair. Oh, another one, yeah. Let's say you've capped the point. Alright. And then, I know that was our spawn, but just, you know, go with it. Let's say they're coming from there, the enemy. So what you can do is, before actually they get here, TP there. Hide right here. Oh, see, I got the fucking voice line. It sometimes works, sometimes doesn't. TP here and hide here if you've got ult. Because hopefully they'll walk up, let the tank go by, don't shoot them. Let them walk past, and then get the squishies. Just boom, spin. That's what you gotta do. Just try and get the squishies. There's no point, you know, alerting the tank that you're here, and then you'll have to Wraith out, and it'll be pointless, you know. There's no point. That's a really good ult spot. And that's what I like to use a lot, especially when they have like a Ryan or something. Another one is there. You can TP here. Right here in the corner. Distract them a little. Let your team maybe get a pick when they look at you. You know, do some damage from the side, and then Wraith out, obviously, back to your team when you're low. But on this map, I think that's about it. That's all I do, to be honest. I never go in there, ever. It's just pointless, really. Unless, obviously, walking from TP, but I never fight in here whatsoever, unless I'm getting the med kit. That's about it. I never go up there. It's vice versa. If you spawn from there as well, TP them, then you TP, and then just go around there, or you can play with your team here with your tank. It's up to you. But yeah, that's about it for this map. Okay, this map. So, same again. Switch to sim. Put a TP down for your team like there. Let them get ahead. Or you might have a sim on your team because it is a sim map. They like to TP point. But then obviously use your TP. I just didn't do it there. And then either, hopefully, if you do have a sim, just go to the point with them. If you don't have a sim, you're going to have to go aggressive with your team. And this is a tricky one, to be honest. If they're there, I do like, you've probably seen it a lot in the videos, like the unranked GM. I do like to just TP, let them see me, just TP there, and try and get a pick. I always try and TP behind them and get the squishies. Try and get a pick. If, however, you're TPing and you see there's like a, I don't know, a Junkrat just staring at your TP, hold shift. Just hold shift like that. And pray that you can Wraith out. It is risky that, you know, doing this, but it does work a lot. A lot of the time it does work. I do get a pick and just get out. Yeah, just TP right behind him. Do some damage on the supports. Get them to use some abilities for your team. And then Wraith out back towards your team. If they're on point, just Wraith towards the point. And hopefully they'll support you. Oh, ignore that fucking voice crack. If not, try and fend for yourself, I guess. Right, ult spots on this map. Let's see. If you cap point, hiding in the corners is really good. You know, I always like to play corners. Let the tank push through. Obviously go for the squishies. That's what you want to do. Let the tank, leave them alone. Unless you see them low, then obviously get the pick for your team. Because the tank pick is huge now. But if they're not, just let them go by. And then spin all these squishies. You should be able to get 1 or 2. And then hold Wraith and get out. However, TP spots, I don't do on this map, really. I sometimes TP up here, I guess. You know, just waiting for them to come by and maybe get a pick like that. Get the jump on him. But apart from that, that's it, really. I don't really use any TPs. Hey, if there's a Farah, TP up here. Try and do some damage if she's on point from up here, because you're closer. And if she's really close, do that spin, baby. Do it. You might get her. It's happened where I've got the Farah Mercy from just ulting up there and jumping on him. It's very good. Let's say you're playing here and you see him right click over there. Do the same thing. Just TP behind him over there and just try and get the jump and Wraith out. Or if you're on point, you see someone like over there, just one person over there, don't be afraid. There's a medkit there. Hopefully in use. Just TP. Try and kill him. And use that medkit if you have to. Don't Wraith out towards your team, though. You will not make it. If you Wraith out, you'll only make it here. Unless they're playing here, your team, you might make it. But if they're like more on point, don't do that. You'll probably die. So once you get the medkit, I would actually go around here. Maybe wait for your TP. Keep hold of your Wraith. Because, you know, someone might come to try and get you. And just Wraith around there if you have to. Just distract them. You can create space. But once I get TP, I just TP over there. And I can go back to my team, go it this way. But yeah, that's about it on this map, I guess. Okay, this map, same again. Sim TP out. I'm not going to do it every time, though, because it'll get pretty boring for me. Sim TP out, and then TP, obviously, here. Then play with your team. Beware of boops, though. You got to beware, because if they're doing Farah, she will look to boop you. Or even Lucio or Ball or Doomfist, they'll try and boop you. So what I like to do is I like to just chill out here for a little bit until I get my TP back, you know. If your team's going aggressive, though, don't be afraid to follow him. If you have to, Wraith with him, I guess. You can use Wraith to, you know, safely get somewhere. As long as your team's going to shield you after your Wraith, or protect you, or help you, you should be good. But what I usually do is I usually just wait here, I can't lie, if I've just used my TP. If I've still got it, though, I TP in here. Not exactly there, but I TP more back there where I was. And I try and do some damage from here to them. Distract them a little, because they might push you now. But you do have Wraith still. That's the thing. You've got Wraith. So what you're doing is here, you're just shooting them, distracting them, and then your team can walk up onto point, or they can go aggressive on their tank. And if you're distracting like 3 of them, you know, that tank should die to your team. However, if they don't push you and they play with the tank, just go a bit more aggressive for your team then. Just push them. Don't be afraid. You've got Wraith. Once you get low, instantly Wraith out, back here, onto the point. And once you do that, you want to try and cap point. That's what you want to do. Focus on point. This map is point map. Honestly, all I do is sit on point. That's all I do. Once I cap, sit on the point. Just wait in here. It's your job to guard it. Because usually they run Farah, Mercy, Echo, Mercy. You know this season's really bad for Reaper. So let them come to you. They'll try and fly through the windows. That's when you can do the damage. Always try and get Mercy first, unless you know you can get that Echo or Farah. If they're right in front of you, do that damage. Scare them off. But yeah, play on the point. Obviously, try and help your team defend against the tank. They got Farah, Mercy. Defend through the windows. Don't try not to go out here, because they can still do damage to you, and you can't really do much if they're all the way up there, you know. So just play here. But if they don't have Farah, Mercy, obviously you can play behind the wall. You can play with your tank here, shoot some damage. Always go back to point though. This is your home. This map. What I like to do is I like to TP behind there, but make it not as obvious. Let your team go in front, and hopefully they don't see you. TP like that. There you go. You see, I didn't shout the voice line because I used the ult. Voice line distracts them. I don't know how it works. It just does. And then obviously you want to press Q quickly here, unless you got balls of steel. You can try and do some damage, you know, like that, and Wraith out. As long as your team's here, you will make it, you see. But if you have your ult, Don't be afraid to use it. If you see like 4 of them here, oh, it is Christmas, my friend. Don't be afraid to spin. Just like that, and you should be able to get a few. And if, however, they will have their abilities, obviously, that's the risk of this. If you do get javelined or punched or, I don't know, summit, just hold shift. Whilst you're ulting, just hold the shift. Also, another tip, when you're ult, press the spacebar. Look, you jump. It just helps, you know, not get headshotted. Right, here we go. Let's see if crouching works. You see, it does move down. I'm pretty sure your hitbox does go down when you crouch. So I like to spam. I mainly jump, but crouching does work, I think, too. And I think that's about it on this map. I don't really push in there. I let them do their thing, even if I see... Well, if I see one, like right click on his own, I can TP up there, obviously, and get the jump on him like that. And I can just rafe away if he sticks me. But usually I don't try and push that aggressive. I just hold the point. The main objective on this map is just holding this point. Yeah, that's about it. A Lijang Tower, I guess.